Welcome back, YouTube. I am so excited today because we are going to be escorting King Charles III from Buckingham Palace all the way over to Westminster Abbey. So I'm just waiting for my partner, Officer Needledick, to get in the car, and then we're going to be starting the convoy real quickly. So the convoy is just about to leave, and security are on high alert today for obvious reasons. We have an interesting mix of vehicles in this convoy. I managed to get a nice Bentley running in game with the authentic royal crest on the top and the flag, which just adds a nice touch. We've also got some Range Rovers in the convoy and some Met Police Special Escort Group bikes. I'm going to be taking the marked car, which traditionally usually sits at the back. So we're going to be behind the convoy today. As I know, a lot of the convoys we've done in the past, we're always the lead vehicle, but we're going to switch things up again this time round. So we're switching them up a bit and see how it goes. Anyway, I'm just making sure that there's no one going to be gate crashing our party here. I'm just slowly and carefully escorting the vehicle convoy. I wish they could hurry up. So I'll be using my siren every now and then just to block off roads and get cars out of the way. The bikes will have whistles too, depending on if they need them or not. So what I'm going to do sometimes is I will ride shotgun and I will just block off some roads like this so the convoy can reasonably drive past. I do love that Bentley, I gotta say. Come on! Now obviously the AI can sometimes be a bit problematic, but this video should fairly be, I would say, maybe not trouble-free, because there might be something waiting for us on the other side. Just saying. You guys are going to prepare for that. So yeah, tuck in. It's going to be about 20 minutes or so. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let's continue. It is a lovely sight, I gotta say. I'm just gonna be catching up while I try to block the other road off just behind us. Oh, okay, so in this residential area, we've obviously got to be mindful. The residents are... Oh, bloody hell, careful. Oh my gosh. AI driving is terrible sometimes. But yeah, like I was saying, that's one of my partner cars, by the way. It's not a random civilian trying to gate crash us. But yeah, the residents are aware that the convoy will be going through this area. So we don't know sirens on, driveways, whatnot, that type of thing. But we are trying to make sure... Oh my god, that driver, man. What the fudge, the driver is so stupid. Okay, but as I was saying, we'll keep the sirens on in intersections and off again. I'm going to block that side and we continue. I don't know where my partner went. No, I have a partner Range Rover following me. That was the car that bumped into us. But, yeah. Okay, we've made out the residential area. We're not too far away. We'll just wait at these stoplights. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we just got reports that there is something, a slight disruption. Oh dear. Looks like we'll have to change our course, take a detour, and make sure the royal vehicle is going to be moving away while we try and deal with this. Oh my gosh, guys! The Just Stop Oil people are back. And this time, they're back bigger than ever. They've blocked off this entire road, and they know that the royal procession is here. I've got PCSOs and they're absolutely powerless because they can't do anything. They have no legal powers to move these people on. So they've called the police. There's some angry people, residents, commuters and whatnot, taking videos and pictures. And these people have, I think they've chained themselves to the cones, I'm not sure. But yeah, we've just arrived and seen the lead vehicles here. We need to get this out of the way real fast. We need to safely remove, oh my god. We need to safely remove the protesters from this roadblock. So I'm going to start with this guy in front, well, this woman. And then these guys over here are going to help me out too. Let's start with some of them. Oh my god, the beeping is annoying, but to be honest with you, these people are so annoyed. I know, we have a convoy as well, guys. Stop beeping, honestly. Alright, let's get them all off this road. We need to protect these people from angry drivers as well, angry commuters. Now, thankfully, we blocked the other areas off. Oh my gosh, that vehicle is literally jumping over those cones. Okay, go, 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 go! Let the royal vehicle move. Keep it going. We need to keep this convoy going. Get in the car, guys. Back to the convoy. I made a little bit of a gate over here. Let's drive through it. Okay, so we're back on the convoy again, and I'm going to be keeping this road slow. Oh my god. Get out of the way. What is that Audi doing in front of me? Get out of the way and stop blocking the convoy. This does happen in real life sometimes. Okay, so now the car is going to be driving through. Now it's safe. Continue. We're almost at Westminster Abbey. Well, it's actually Los Santos Town Hall, but please, this is GTA 5. There's not much I can do. When you have a royal family at home instead of the real thing. Anyway, we'll drive through here. We're almost there. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need to close this road off at some point too. Like I said, there's not too far to go, so it's just a few meters away. Get the bikes and all the rest of the special escort group are there, and they've paved a safe area for us to drop our convoy off at. So he's going to be taken to Westminster Abbey. He's going to be crowned king. The whole ceremony and everything is going to start now. Oh my gosh, Aaron, watch yourself, mate. Here we go. Here we go. His car's slightly scraped thanks to the idiot driver, but there we are. And there's me behind the vehicle. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so I'm going to give him a good salute. Isn't that beautiful? We've got RAF display as well. Now we need to deal with those protesters, because they're going to be disrupting other commuters too. So King Charles is safely in the Abbey, and I'm going to be giving a police report to the TSG officers who are going to be taking care of this. Because I am a special escort officer at the moment. Slight injury, I know. Was from the crash. We're fine though. So this other TSG group here as well, they're going to be coming with me, but I'm going to swap into TSG gear in a minute. You watch. We're playing as another police officer now, so give me a second. There we go. Okay, so we've got TSG squad now. This is the focus of the video. We're going to be sorting out these pesky protesters. So the demonstrators have blocked off that road. They're going to be planning to block off more roads too. The difficult part here is they're not asking for an ultimatum. They're literally just blocking off a road to cause disruption, as they would say, most likely awareness, something. But it's causing an issue, as you can see, with our convoy and everything as well. If you look around, we have tried to block this whole road off, so there'll be no disruption. We are going to be heading to that location of the protesters now. We've been ordered to prosecute anyone that was involved with it too, so we're going to be heading there and we'll be making arrests if needed. So we're going to be, I say technically on scene, we're heading there. We don't need backup just yet.
Backup required. 10-4.
If you wonder why there's such little traffic, it's actually because there are other traffic units on the adjacent roads that have blocked off this area, made it nice and clean for us. That's why the Just Stop Oil people aren't causing too much of a disruption, but we still want to safely remove them because some local traffic people that are living in the area, for instance, in and out of their driveways, might come and there might be an issue there. Okay, so we're just going to ease up into here. I think they know what's up. But they're fairly peaceful protesters. They're not going to cause a fight or anything. Like I said, they really just want to push awareness of their thing, but the problem is that it really irks the motorists and the people nearby, because as you can see, they're quite stubborn with blocking off this road. So, trying to be as impartial as possible, we're going to have to arrest these people for public order disturbance because they're interfering with the convoy. We're also going to be protecting them from any angry individuals nearby too. Alright, get out over here. Let's go. Let's go. You as well. To the side of the road.
It's never too late to be safe.
You understand you violated public order, yeah? Okay, so you've violated the public order. Most public order violations. Just to repeat myself here. Be issuing a section 24, it's like a dispersal order in a minute. We got the instant support unit here with a chainsaw. We're going to be trying to pull off this these cones, which are apparently glued to the ground. So I'm going to move up in here and try and get rid of them. Oh, I did not mean to whack it. See if we can turn it on. Oh, that smoke as well. It's quite toxic. Got this glue melting, leaving nasty fumes into the air. It's got my PPE on as well, my visor down. So we've eased up the cones a bit, and these officers are having a mini debrief, and now we're going to start removing the cones. But first we need to remove a few onlookers as well. The cones are extra heavy because they're full of glue. They were glued to the floor, guys. That's why the cars were having a problem driving over them instead of pushing them aside. Right, turn around. Placed under arrest, violation of Public Order Act. Do you understand? Yep, you too.
You're under arrest, you piece
Making
of crap.
multiple arrests right now. The protesters. Okay, and this guy too. Turn around. Yep. I'm putting the saw back. We don't need that now. Okay, so
Completely insane.
we can start moving the cones around
What's
as
happening?
well. I might want to just tell these people to leave the area first.
Right, disperse this area, please, or I'm going to issue a fixed penalty notice to everyone here.
You're not listening to me? Come on. We need to get the onlookers away as well. It's not just the protesters. Not just the demonstrators.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, leave the area. Come on.
That ain't real,
Yeah, something like this actually happened in real life.
man.
They have like a. I mean, there's obviously a lot of demonstrations and protests in London, and whenever there's a major event, a lot of them will try to come to it to get recognition of their cause, publicity type of thing. So obviously there's the anti-monarchy
You ain't never getting out
protests,
of prison.
and then these guys are still carrying on as well.
You're under arrest, you piece of crap.
I was actually quite surprised. Back in November, these guys blocked off part of the M25. Quite extreme methods of suspending themselves on bridges so that it was difficult to pull them off safely. And apparently they're still going. They issued a statement a while ago saying that they were going to seize all operations, but they're back basically, which is quite interesting. I try to keep a very neutral point of view, but I acknowledge the fact that a lot of motorists, people like commuters, everything, they get their daily lives disrupted, and sometimes it just really makes you wonder, is it really making a difference? Because you get cars and traffic jams that are giving off emissions as they sit in traffic. But, you know, everyone's got their own point of view. I like to include current events on my channel, but I try as much as possible to stay neutral with them. Unless it's something obvious like 𝗟𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀, then, you know, no one likes that. But with a lot of these things, it's more like a independent documentation of events, I suppose, from the point of view of GTA, rather than, you know, and the thing is, no, it's not GTA in the way you think, it's more like GTA, like, you've been creative and everything. I remember I made one of these videos on TikTok, and people were saying some awful things in the comments, like, oh, just run them all over and stuff. I'm like, okay, I know it's GTA, but come on.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Alright, get over here. Now, we don't support that type of stuff in this channel. Okay, I'm giving over a police report to these PCSOs, taking the information from them too, to find out who was responsible for gluing themselves down to the ground like this. Right. So, these people have all been arrested, and we're going to be processing the arrests now. We're getting a police van on them too. We've also got to do a lot of cleaning up too. So what we do is get like a police cordon around these cones. The reason is, as petty as it sounds, we're going to have to take some samples as well. I'm just going to check up on these prisoners first, make sure that they're all out of the way. Probably get them kneeling down, to be fair. Be easier. We do have a police van on its way for some of these prisoners, but as you can see, it's going to take a little bit of a while because of the traffic. You might be saying, what traffic? And I tell you, well, as I mentioned earlier, the roads are blocked off. Now you get down too. And you as well. By the way, if you're wondering, these PEDs are by 𝗟𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀, Harvey over 𝗟𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀. The older Sprinter van is by him too. The newer one is by not 𝗟𝗴𝘀𝗀𝗀. I believe the Range Rover that I was driving was by 𝗟𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. And there's group. There's quite a few more mods in the game too, but oh yeah, and also the instant support unit is by Ace. A very nice vehicle. Okay, so we're just manning this scene at the moment, and now I'll start laying down the tape and blocking this area off. Okay. It's the crime scene, so, you know, I'll be taking swabs and everything. I don't think... Well, not swabs, what am I talking about? We're taking samples anyway. I don't think it'll be CID, because there's no homicide or anything like that, but we will be getting local police officers to take samples and everything, and we'll be confiscating all of this as evidence. So we got one cordon.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Gonna get another two. I'm gonna take a picture of it for evidence. There we go. Save that. And I'll get good body cam of the suspects as well, so we get their faces in the camera, so that we can save the still frames earlier, like, you know, earlier on. We can look at them later. There we go. All good. Get caught here as well, because obviously the public, I don't want them interfering either. Oh, I couldn't. You know, you can't put these down in first person because the weapon wheel comes up. This is the Parks. This is PNW Parks fans police tape mod, and it's an amazing mod. I gotta say, not just for police tape, but also for placing down like props, like cones and stuff. Second picture for the evidence. There we go. Okay, so we've done all we need to do.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot. Okay. Take a picture of these suspects maybe? No, we take some stills. So we got body cam image, and then we can play the back of the body cam footage and get the still images from it later. Okay, so the road's closed off, and now it's safe for us to call the prison transport, so we don't now. Get them all going in separate vehicles. I don't want them convening and talking to each other.
In West Vinewood.
So he successfully opened this road up too. Did a better job than the guys in the SEG did, the escort group, because we've got special equipment and everything. But it just goes to show you, sometimes you need a lot of equipment, and it takes ages to remove this barrier. Like in terms of game time, in terms of that, it did take a while. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this special episode in GTA 5. We might do another Royals video. Really depends, to be honest with you. I might do one separate on Facebook. It's going to be different to this one too, so check out my Facebook gaming page too. It should be in the description. These guys are all getting arrested for now. They'll probably get released, or they might be charged. Depends. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon in some more videos. Stay tuned.